The Department of Cannabis Regulation, also known as DCR, is transforming its website into a more user-friendly online information and resource center. We have comprehensively redesigned our website to streamline, simplify, and make more accessible information related to licensing and the social equity program. This video tutorial will provide prospective applicants information regarding the public convenience or necessity application procedure, also referred to as the PCN Application Procedure, and will show how to navigate through our website to find related information. This video will show new processes, procedures, forms, and resources that the department will publish to the website as available. The forms can be completed online. In addition, these forms and documents must be submitted via DCR's licensing portal, Acela. Please do not submit any documents via email. DCR may accept electronic signatures on forms unless the form specifically requires a notarized signature. Please download the materials included on the website as you move through the application process. These documents are intended to guide you through the application process. Regardless of whether you use the bulletins, the department encourages you to conduct your own due diligence and research, or seek legal counsel if you need additional assistance. Applicants seeking to engage in retail commercial cannabis activity in a community plan area, or CPA, that is unduly concentrated are required to file a request that the City Council find that the approval of the license application would serve a public convenience or necessity supported by evidence in the record. To begin, visit our redesigned website at cannabis.lacity.org. You will notice our new menu bar at the top of our website. Here, click on the licensing menu and select Application Procedures and Resources. This page contains all of the information needed to go through the various licensing application processes. Let's review the PCN section. Under the PCN section's general information, we have included relevant Los Angeles Municipal Code sections. The department has also included a list of community plan areas, or CPAs, that have reached undue concentration. We will continue to update this list as additional CPAs become unduly concentrated. This section also contains a link to the City Council standards to be used in their assessment and determination of a PCN finding. Following the general information, the department has included the process workflow, as well as links to the information bulletin and forms for the specific process. The bulletins are also located under the licensing menu's Application, Forms, and Documents page. Please review the PCN Information and Procedure Bulletin before you begin the PCN application process. This also provides links to all of the forms that are required to be submitted and step-by-step instructions. This is the PCN Information and Procedure Bulletin. The information included in this bulletin, in conjunction with the PCN Workflow, provides general information, procedures, and requirements for an applicant to submit a PCN request to the City Council. The bulletin outlines applicant responsibilities, DCR actions, City Clerk actions, and City Council actions, along with links to forms associated with the PCN process and the instructions to file a PCN request. Now, we will review the PCN Information and Procedure Bulletin. It includes relevant information and LAMC code sections. As mentioned, it also outlines various responsibilities of applicants, the department, City Clerk, and City Council. First, let's review the applicant's responsibilities. Reach out to key stakeholders as early as possible in the process. Perform due diligence to verify that the location of the business premises complies with LAMC Section 105.02A1. Complete and submit the public convenience or necessity finding request form to DCR. Pay the PCN filing fee and the written notice fee. After the city clerk assigns a council file to the PCN request, complete and send the stakeholder input request form to key stakeholders. Submit any additional documentation in support of the PCN request to DCR prior to the City Council meeting. Subscribe to the council file to receive notifications from the city clerk related to the PCN request. Now, let's review DCR's actions in the PCN process. Review the PCN request. Transmit PCN request to the city clerk within 30 days of the PCN filing fee payment. Provide written notice in accordance with LAMC Section 104.05B1. Transmit any additional documentation from the applicant to the city clerk. Communicate council's final action to the applicant. The city clerk will issue a council file number to the PCN and will inform the city council of the processing deadlines. After the overview of responsibilities, the bulletin outlines the instructions to file a PCN request. The first step of the process is for applicants to complete the PCN request form and submit it to DCR via DCR's online licensing portal, which is the Acela Citizen Access Portal or Acela ACA portal. Please visit our Apply for a License page for video tutorials to assist applicants through the various application submittal and renewal processes. The PCN request form is linked inside the PCN Information and Procedure Bulletin here. Some of the information needed to complete this form can be found in the city's Zone Information and Map Access System, or ZEMAS. The ZEMAS application provides zoning-related information for specific properties. To access ZEMAS, visit zemas.lacity.org. Here, you can enter a business premise location. You can also find the community plan area and council district under jurisdictional information. Use this information to complete the remaining information related to the proposed business, including the floor area of the business and proposed days and hours of operation. The city also has the Neighborhood Information Tool, which can assist applicants with information needed to complete the associated forms. To visit this website, visit neighborhoodinfo.lacity.org. Along with the business premises location information, the PCN finding request form requires applicants to explain how the commercial cannabis activity will serve the public convenience or necessity and explain how their request meets one or more of the City Council's public convenience or necessity standards pursuant to the City Council's adopted resolution. These standards can be accessed directly from the PCN request form. Los Angeles Municipal Code Section 104.03A4 also requires that the applicant engage with and seek input from stakeholders within or near the community plan area where the proposed business premises will be located. The information related to the Neighborhood Council and LAPD division within the area of the business premises can be found in ZEMAS or Neighborhood Info, which we've shown before. Once the PCN request form is completed and signed by the applicant and the property owner or owners, or their authorized representative if necessary, it can be submitted via DCR's online licensing portal, also referred to as the Acela ACA portal, by visiting aca.acela.com/LADCR. For information related to this process, please view our How to Submit a PCN Request in Acela video. Now, let's navigate back to the PCN workflow. When DCR receives the PCN request form, it will generate an invoice for the PCN filing fee and the written notice fee, which can be found in the Documents section of the Acela PCN application record. After DCR confirms timely payment of the invoice with the Office of Finance, DCR will complete its review of the PCN request to verify compliance with the zoning requirements and sensitive use restrictions in accordance with LAMC Section 105.02A1. Within 30 days of the payment of the invoice, DCR will transmit the PCN request to the City Clerk. The City Clerk will then assign a council file number to the PCN request, which can be used to track its status. DCR will publish a written notice on its website as required by LAMC 104.05C4 within 10 days of the City Clerk's receipt of the PCN request with a link to the council file. It is the responsibility of the applicant to subscribe to the council file to receive notifications from the City Clerk related to their PCN request. Instructions on how to subscribe to the council file are provided in the PCN Information and Procedure Bulletin. By subscribing to the council file, applicants can receive updates related to the committee or city council meeting where the PCN request will be considered. To subscribe to a council file and to get notifications, go to lacouncilfile.com. Here, you'll be able to search for a council file or subscribe to a council file. Again, it is the responsibility of the applicant to subscribe to the council file to receive notifications from the City Clerk related to the PCN request. In addition, as required by LAMC Section 104.05C4, DCR will provide written notice in accordance with LAMC Section 104.05B1 within 10 days of the City Clerk receiving the PCN request form. The notice will contain the link to the council file with instructions on how to subscribe for notifications. Once a council file number is assigned by the City Clerk, the applicant must complete and send the stakeholder input request form to each of the 4 organizations listed in the PCN request form. Let's pull it up now. Those 4 organizations include the Neighborhood Council, the Police Department Division, Chamber of Commerce, and the Substance Abuse Intervention, Prevention, and Treatment Organization. It is highly recommended and encouraged that the applicant reach out to these organizations early in the process, even before mailing this form, in order to allow ample time for them to provide written input to the City Council. This form notifies stakeholders that they may submit any comments and/or documents to the City Council pertaining to their request at lacouncilcomment.com. Once all of the forms are complete and submitted, the City Clerk will publish the agenda prior to the committee and council meetings in which the applicant's PCN request will be considered. The City Council will either approve or deny the request within 90 days of the City Clerk's receipt of the PCN request. This date is noted on the agenda as the last day for council action. If the City Council does not act on this request within 90 calendar days of the City Clerk's date of receipt, the request will be denied by operation of law and the application will not be processed by DCR. If the City Council approves the request, the applicant may submit a pre-application review request to DCR via DCR's online licensing portal. The system will require that a council file number be entered in order to proceed. The City Council must approve the request in order for applicants to pursue commercial cannabis activities in community plan areas that have reached undue concentration. Applicants seeking to submit a request for other application types that are not limited by concentration may continue to the pre-application review request procedure without needing to complete the PCN request process. This concludes our video on the PCN request procedure. The department will continue to update the website with video tutorials and additional information as available. Please regularly check the website for the latest information. In addition, sign up for our email alert updates by visiting the About menu on the website.